In Montgomery, you can be arrested right now if you are caught with even small amounts of marijuana. A city council member and a legal advocacy organization are now pushing for tickets on misdemeanor marijuana charges instead of arrests. WSFA 12 News reporter Renee Stevens has details.
Southern Poverty Law Center and District 3 Councilwoman Marsha Johnson are advocating for a change in policy. Citations instead of arrests for misdemeanor marijuana charges.
This does not change what the classification for that misdemeanor amount is. It would still be a misdemeanor and prosecuted as such.
The city of Tuscaloosa was the first city in the state to put the policy into effect. Alabama Policy Director Jerome Dees says there are a lot of benefits for all parties involved to issue tickets rather than making arrests.
It's going to cost law enforcement officers a lot less as they're not having to go through the booking and processing part of taking somebody to jail, which ultimately saves the community taxpayers money.
Dees adds having a small amount of marijuana is not considered a violent crime.
I think we have a common sense understanding that somebody that is merely in possession of a personal amount, a misdemeanor amount of marijuana is not an imminent threat.
With black people more likely to be prosecuted for marijuana possession, Johnson says it eases the tension between the community and law enforcement.
We've seen where initial interactions have gone too far here in the United States. Nevertheless, Alabama.
The councilwoman mentioned Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed and Police Chief Daryl Albert stand behind the idea.
We have a lot of crime. We do. We have a lot of people that are unemployed. But what we're not doing, I think, as a council and as leaders, are looking at ways that we can kind of get into the root of the issue.
Johnson says she plans on proposing a resolution to amend the current policy that Montgomery has in place. Monet Stevens, WSFA 12 News, Montgomery.
All right, Monet, thank you for that report. That resolution will be brought up at the April 18th council meeting. If you have any suggestions or questions, you can contact Councilwoman Johnson for further information. You can do that. We have information on the 12 News app.